7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cruise time, y'all. CNS travel, Texas cruiser, and adventures with Uncle Dave. You know what time it is? Let's talk about it. We're going live and we're sailing free.
What's happening? How's everybody doing?
Hello, Chris. This is Rick Wade, Texas Street.
We got the cruise crew for you. When you, let's talk about it, yeah. Cruise tips, ship flips, where you wanna be there. Let's ride with CNS, ride with Uncle Dave, and the Texas cruisers bringing waves. Hey, let's talk about it, don't you miss this trip. We're going full speed, no script.
Everybody doing good tonight?
It's Dave here on the Carnival Liberty.
Some great news coming for the Port of Galveston. All right. Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Appreciate everybody coming in. We're going to have some good topics tonight, I'm sure, we're going to talk about. We got Rick out of the hill country, so he's back down where he can have some good internet and talk with us. So we'll get him up here in just a minute. But let's see, we got a few folks in the chat so far. We got Josie first one in tonight. Hey, Josie, appreciate you coming in. Attila's here. Hey, Attila. Glad you can make it. What's up, Beaches? Got Ross here. Hey, Ross. Hope you're doing good. So get ready to bring Rick on up here. My computer cooperates with me. Let's see. Yeah. There he is.
Hey, folks. How y'all doing?
How you doing, Rick? You doing all right today?
Yes, we're doing good. I think this cold weather come in a little too soon for me, but I'll make it through it. I'll make it through it.
It's cold here too.
Yeah. As long as we don't get that wet stuff or that icy stuff here, I think it'll be good for a while anyway.
Well, yesterday it was cold and raining, and today it was just cold. But they talk like Friday, it's going to be cold, still cold, and Friday morning might get a mixture, a little bit of everything. So, and then rain after that. So we'll see.
Well, we're supposed to get some rain here shortly tonight, all night, into tomorrow, into Friday. Goes all the way through Friday. So we're talking about multiple inches of rain and all that. So, oh well.
Which is we need it here because we'd gotten real dry, so we needed some rain. But
that's the other possibility is not doable.
Yeah, that's right. So we need the rain, but we don't need the 20s and 30s temperatures to go with it, though. We don't need that. But you got to go with what you dealt with. So.
I tell you what, it's kind of funny. We was on that Seascape cruise, and we got down there, and there's rough water going all across the Gulf. It's not bad, the worst I've seen, but it's just enough to rock the ship a little bit. And we got in the Caribbean, it's a little bit rough too, but kind of smoothed out by the time we got to Costa Maya, and we spent the day there. And but the funny thing about it was cool. It was cool that morning, and I didn't realize that those places in the Caribbean like that got cool, and it was a little bit cool over there in Roatan. Roatan was wet all day. Costa Maya was raining a little bit, then it quit, and the rain started raining again when we left. Cozumel was rained right up to the minute we got in there, then it quit, and it got a little bit warm in Cozumel, but both those places, all three of those places was not hot. It was just kind of warm. If it was warm, whenever it warmed up. I mean, like I said, Costa Maya, we got in there early, and it was cool that morning, and it almost like you had to have a light, like a windbreaker or something on.
Right.
And then,
Well,
it was weird when we got into Costa Maya. It was smooth. We were the first one in. It's smooth. We tied up and all that. Well, here comes NCL Encore, and they pulled in, and you start seeing some swells. And then Jubilee comes in crossways, and then I don't know what happened, what was causing it. I don't know, because of the way the ships were aligned or whatever. But we started getting some swells and splashes up on the pier, splashes up on the stern of the ships. I mean. And then we got these little square holes on the pier all around, and they had little plugs on them. Well, the plugs blew out, and I bought this hat and some other stuff, and Costa Maya came back in, come back to the ship. I got about even between two of them, and geysers of water shoot up out of them, and I got drenched. I had my old hat on still, and I had this hat in the bag, so this hat did not get wet, but
all right.
Everything else on me got drenched.
Well, good you bought another hat. That way you had a dry one to put on.
There you go. Linda Tolman, how you doing? Josie Ann, how you miss Josie Ann?
Yeah, Josie Ann, Zach's come in.
Linda Montemayor's here. How you doing, Miss Linda? I guess you over all your stuff. Donna still has a little bit of a cough left from the cruise.
Right.
Adventures.
Yeah. That's
Adventures. I'm glad to see you guys here tonight. Yeah. Zach. My buddy Zach. I've been watching some of his videos today, and he did a video with his family, went to Dollywood. And it was a pretty good video, actually. It was Christmas time. His wife always wanted to go to Dollywood, and so they took her for her birthday. And it was neat. It was kind of neat. I enjoyed watching these two videos. So it was
oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
We were down in Tennessee a couple years ago, and we were there for it was during the shutdown when you couldn't cruise. So that's why we were doing some land stuff. And we got down there. Of course, Dollywood was still closed, so I mean, we couldn't do that either. But we did some other stuff. They had the Dollywood Stampede, as a dinner show type thing, and so we went to that, and that was good. But so that's just an excuse to have to go back some other time, I guess.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey,
Will G. My drinking buddy. Chris Moss is here. I saw him.
Oh yeah, Chris is in here. Chris M's in. So
yep. It's Chris. Good show tonight, Chris. You and Miss Tiffany. It was neat though. Chris and I'll be talking over by the rail, doing videos and stuff like that, talking cruise business. And over the side, I see Tiffany and Donna over there just talking. They hit it off real well, her and Tiffany. So they got Donna enjoyed having a good friend to talk to during the cruise and all.
Right. Well, that's good. That's good that
yep,
they hit it off like that.
That
give them something to do while y'all two were doing y'all thing.
There you go. Yep.
Let's see. Me and the family, we need to try Dollywood. We've done Jolly nights and Disney. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Need to check it out.
There you go. Yeah.
Go over and
I tell you what, it's pretty neat how they had it all. It's pretty neat how they had it all decorated for Christmas and all. They did a bang up job on that.
Yeah. Bob's here.
Bob, how you doing, Bob?
Let's see. Oh, the wrong thing here.
Yeah. Like Chris says.
Yeah.
Yep. They both really enjoyed it. They really added something extra to the cruise for both of them. So
Right.
I was
Well,
excited
that's
to
good.
see
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
That see, you got them happy. They had a good time. Now y'all might be able to go again.
Well, I know that. Hey, that very well happened. I know she's going to be wanting to go with them two again. I know that. So we'll be looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Good thing. Let's see, have someone to talk to yet. Well, Rick, I don't know. Yeah, it's not in Galveston, but I don't know if you saw Port Canaveral earned the distinction of being the busiest cruise port in the world this year.
well, when you got well over 8 million passengers coming through, that tends to do it.
They had 8.6 million revenue passenger movement
They did.
through the physical year. They
Yep.
just beat out Miami. Miami was close to 8 million too, but they beat out Miami. You know, Miami normally is up there, but they had like a 13% increase.
Yeah.
Over 2024.
Yep.
Yeah. That just shows the commitment that they got to the port area there and expanding and getting more ships in and having more things come through. They're doing they're rebuilding right now, making another parking deck bigger so have higher capacity, and they just built another new one. So they built a new one and then they closed the old one to build a couple more levels on top of that. So they're spending money to grow. But I mean, they got to, if you're gonna have
that's a distinction they earned.
Yeah,
they earned that distinction for sure.
Yeah, if you're gonna have about 9 million people come through, you got to have something. At Port Canaveral, they said about 75% of the passengers drive to the port and park. I mean, they drive to the port.
Right.
So they got to have plenty of parking. But I thought that was interesting. That they surpassed Miami this year.
We'll be able to see that port when we come back on do that transatlantic on Carnival Freedom from Barcelona. We'll be coming back to Port Canaveral.
Right.
So we'll be able to see that. So Adventures, those ones for my dad and ones for Donna's dad. Both our dads were veterans and during the Korean War period, and they survived the war and all that, and then I guess my dad about 4 or 5 years ago passed away, and Donna's dad passed away 2 years ago. So that's what they're for, both our fathers. So we honor them with their burial flags and stuff like that, and we're proud of them, and we keep them in our hearts every day.
Yeah, that's good.
No, I agree with that, Nelly, but I think that we need them to continue to add, because we want more. That's what it is. We're not trying to be the best, or we won't be the best, but we're not trying to be the biggest. And the Roger Reeves, port director, mentioned again this week about a 5th and 6th possible terminals. So they will the internal roadway for the port will be soon opening. They're busy building it now, but that should be opening here fairly soon. So that will help take some of the load off the road, off of Harborside. Now, TxDOT and Port and Galveston City, Galveston, all coming together, in county too, about improving the roadway from the freeway to the port area. There's plenty of real estate through there to do it. They just need to do it. And the state has money, and they have them spend the money to go ahead and put it in the road. The one thing I keep hearing is that they're talking about making it elevated all the way from I-45 to the port area. Then it drops back down to grade in the port area, which I think would be a good idea. That way you don't have to worry about flooding or anything. So,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Nelly said they had to cancel their symphony from this past week in Miami, but they were still in the group and said there was 9 ships there, and the traffic was so bad that they had to extend the boarding times. So,
Wow.
yeah. Of course, I want to say they had some construction of some kind at the port or close to it down there in Miami. I remember seeing that they were talking about was going to delay stuff.
Right.
Along with 9 ships. I mean, you're talking a lot of people trying to get in and out, and it's amazing. Any port you go to, I think it's amazing at the number of people that get off the ship and get on the ship in that short amount of time,
Right.
and are able to get through there. Just the way they've got it laid out and the way they do things, it makes it happen. But it's just amazing that many people can get off the ship and get out of there, and while they're on the way out, people are already coming in.
Well, my recommendation is people who go into like the Royal Caribbean Terminal, drive down Broadway all the way down to 14th Street. Especially if you're going to park in those parking lots over there in front of the Royal Caribbean Terminal, and then cut across on 14th. 14th will take you straight into the terminal and all those parking lots around the front. 17th is where you go down 17th for MSC, and you go straight down it, and it'll take you to that parking garage.
Right.
And so now I go down 18th Street because there's a parking garage. It's outside the port area that I use there, right there on the corner of 18th and Harborside. And this keeps you off Harborside, if but I guess I still like going down Harborside. Harborside gets a little trafficy sometimes, but I enjoy driving down that drive. And I know my way enough around that I can just get up there and go where I need to go.
Well,
if I have to go through too many issues.
Well, Rick, I figured you had your own lane, kind of like a HOV lane. That had a Rick lane, and you had your own parking spot there at the port.
Yep. I tried to explain that to the poor people down there, but they have very little sense of humor about it.
Zach said Dollywood was fantastic and glad they got to see it during Christmas. Yeah. Glad you.
I tell you, it was wild. Not this Monday, the previous Monday, last Monday, week ago Monday, 3 ships were in. That was wild.
All right.
We had 3 ships in on Monday, that shows Galveston's really made it to the big leagues. When on Monday you have 3 ships in,
Right. Now said saw where December is going to be a mess with Carnival Terminal with the traffic.
Right. Yep.
Red light on Harborside.
Well. Yeah, except I think I'm going to be over on 61st Street on Sunday. Yep. I usually wind up on Sundays now. I'm going to be over on 61st Street, Saturdays and Sunday. So, but I can't. I'll be close. I'll be close to the seawall. Yep.
Appreciate you coming in. They fly Rick in a helicopter to the terminal. Right? That's right. They just helicopter lands in Rick's backyard, picks him up, takes him, and drops him off on the ship.
That's my helicopter on that museum, offshore museum. Don't say that too loud. Fertitta may get angry. Fertitta's always flying his little helicopter off his yacht that's usually docked out there in front of Harbor House.
Right.
Hey, he's got a brand new ship coming, new yacht. He's getting rid of that one he had, they'll call the boardwalk, the second boardwalk. He's got a third boardwalk coming, and it's supposed to be a humongous ship, about twice as big as that one that's been docked in there in front of Harbor House.
So you getting the one that he's going to get rid of?
You're not the first one that's asked me that question. Oh man.
But are you going to rename it, or are you going to leave it the same name?
I like to keep it that way, but oh no, Nelly will like this. It's going to be the Royal / MSC Escape.
The Royal MSC Escape. There you go.
There you go. The Royal - MSC Escape.
Let's see. Oh yeah, he's got a new big guy. Yeah.
Yep. But I met Tillman before. He's actually a good guy. He's a pretty good guy.
All right.
So,
Well, you know, talking about that league of people, Virgin Voyages announced they're doing another season pass. You know, they did a season pass already, but they're doing a one in 26, Alaskan summer season pass. It's for the whole month. You know, it's gonna be about 30 days for that you're on, and it's gonna be on the Brilliant Lady sailing through Alaska. And of course, obviously, it's still gonna be kid free. But you know, there's beginning to be more and more demand for these sea passes, these longer cruises.
right.
You know, and demand for luxury travel has gone up. They said about 47% since 2022.
Oh yeah.
You know, so they're getting into that little niche and doing those season passes. And I mean, you know, bucket list places like Alaska. Let's see, it said the adventure, you know, you still gonna have all the comfort and everything. They're gonna have all kinds of stuff to go along with it. But the season pass, you know, all of them, it'll be a central sea terrace cabin for 2 sailors. You know, daily drink credits, complimentary shore things, which is what they call their shore excursions, up to $250 a person. Dedicated glacier discovery excursion, upgraded work from sea Wi-Fi, laundry service throughout the whole voyage, thermal spa passes, no age restrictions other than no kids, you know, just adults, priority boarding, welcome reception with the crew. Virgin added that every sailor will receive gear. They will get a Canon GX7 camera, binoculars for whale watching, a portable power bank, water bottle, backpack, limited edition season pass jacket, a collector's band, and they've got like 4 different ones they're doing. The first one is May 28th through June 23rd. That's $26,000. Then they got June 23rd through July 23rd is $38,000. July 30th through August 27th is $35,000. August 27th through September 26th is $36,000. You know,
that's a Nelly level of cruising, man. I can't touch that. That's a Nelly level. Yeah.
That's I mean, they, you know, that includes everything, you know, your gratuities, the room, all that extra stuff they're gonna give you.
Yeah.
You know, but that's on up there. But you know, that's one
definitely
that amazes me. I mean, that would be wonderful to do. But the number of people that have that much money to spend for a cruise for 30 days.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Nelly. You're talking $1,000 a day.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
You know, a little over on some of them. You know,
Well,
$1,000
yeah. Uh,
on average.
you know, and I think, and I thought that the Margaritaville little passes they have, the annual passes they do there, was more my speed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
$700-800 or something like that.
yeah. I mean, they got those passes. If I lived down in close to the port, that would be the thing to do right
Boy,
there.
that'd be the catch me out, man. I'd be all over that, man.
It'd be
I thought it was going to be. Hey, I thought it was going to be all over that. Never would have a good one with this. I thought we was going to have that locked up with Beachcomber in Galveston. I was already getting ready to buy one of those passes.
Well, you can go on and buy one. You just have to get your buddy to fly you in the helicopter to Florida.
Yeah. Oh man.
But there's
my fail, man.
yeah, theirs is a lot more reasonable for sure than $1,000 a day. That's
right.
But
yeah,
but they'll fill the ship up. They'll fill it up. I mean,
I'm trying to keep that quiet.
yeah, that's the cheapest one. Is $26,000 for 30 days.
Woo!
So,
yep. It's a little rich for me.
Yeah. I mean, if I win the lottery this week, I might do a month. Who knows? But that's about the only way.
I can do a lot of cruising with $26,000. Man, I'm not talking about just for 1 year either.
That's right. That's right. Let's see.
Man,
if I bought that thing, I better drive the ship.
You got that right. I better have the keys to the ignition. Oh man,
36.
Yep.
Gold plated everything.
Right, exactly. Man,
did y'all plan to match?
Oh, wait a minute.
No, we didn't. We didn't make it a uniform color or nothing. It just happened.
I'm wearing the University of Texas colors here, even though I'm not a graduate University of Texas or even a big fan. I will watch their games, but I have to watch because in my family got some members are UT and some members are Texas A&M. So I got to, I laid up. I do not. I make sure everybody knows I'm independent.
Right. And
I don't want to get in trouble with anybody.
Except this was a T-shirt from Dominica that I got on. I got to wear. Each port we go to, I'll get a T-shirt.
Yep. Yeah.
And this just happened to be one from Dominica, and that was the color. So.
Mm-hmm.
No. So, yeah,
it's funny.
I guess we could. Guess we could start making our uniform for the show.
It was funny. I was wearing a on the cruise one morning. I took some Coach Cruise T-shirts with me, and I had to have a bright lime green one that Coach sent me, and I liked it, and I just didn't think he sent me one. Just sent me one, and I think he laughed when he put it in the bag, sent it to me. But I'm wearing it, man. I wear it because I like it. Right. I had just so happened to have it on the morning they broke the news. It was Wednesday. I remember it was Wednesday. They broke the news about Icon coming to Galveston. So immediately I did one of those instant, videos, short videos about it. And of course, here I am. I don't have my hat on, but I have that bright green, that lime green shirt with the Coach Cruise, signal, dog on there, and now doing that instant news, breaking news thing in there.
I tell you that I'm wearing my Carnival Groove for St. Jude's shirt. So everybody need to get that. I got these book a cruise. You can get a St. Jude cruise T-shirt.
Yeah. 37 days till Jubilee. I'm looking forward to that. 37 days.
37.
Yeah.
Be nice. Be nice.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got
I'm expecting a good cruise on her. I am. I've never been on Jubilee, and it's been years since I've been on a Carnival ship. And here I'm doing 2 this in 26. But I'm looking forward to them.
I got 59 days
There you go.
before I go.
There you go.
Yeah, but so you going on them too. You're gonna get hooked. You're gonna forget about them other places. You're just gonna have that and MSC, and that's it.
That sorry old Martin's already giving me a hard time about being a Carnival guy now. Oh, Nelly, I tell you, boy.
Oh, let's forget. Yeah. Let's see here. What else? Talking about Carnival, they're changing up some of the Excel class ships on their itineraries.
Is that right?
They're,
yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
they're changing them up. The Mardi Gras, which that's 5,200 people. They had changed all of them to doing well, not all of them, but they had changed a lot of them to doing them shorter 3 and 4 day cruises.
Right.
But they're changing that up now.
Yeah.
So the Mardi Gras home port, of course, is going to be Port Canaveral.
Right.
It'll be switching. It's been doing some longer cruises. It's going to switch to some shorter cruises to the Bahamas starting in spring of 27. But it's going to be doing a week long. It ain't going to be doing the 3 days thing. It's going to be doing 4 and 5 nights. So it's a little better. But it's going to be 4 and 5 nights, going to the Bahamas and going to Celebration Key on just about every one of their cruises.
Yeah.
Then the Celebration,
yeah,
they're going to be doing week-long cruises, the Western and Eastern Caribbean and Bahamas. And of course, this is going to be going out of Miami as the home port. They're going to do that year-round, same shuffle. They're going to be doing the Caribbean and the Bahamas. And they're going to mainly be going to Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, Mahogany Bay, Honduras, in Honduras, and of course, Celebration Key. The Jubilee is, that's a little bit bigger. That's like 5,400 guests they can have. The other two are 52, so they can get 200 more guests. They're going to be doing week-long cruises out of that little town of Galveston. They're going to be going to Western Caribbean and the Bahamas. And let's see, they're going to be doing 6 to 8 nights, I guess, because they're a little bit, they're
going to kind of do what Royal Caribbean doing. They're doing the 6 to 8 night,
they're going to be doing the 6 to 8.
Okay.
Highlights, of course, to Celebration Key, Relax Away at Half Moon Key.
Right.
And also going to Honduras, Cozumel, and Nassau. So they're changing them up a little bit. They're kind of doing away with those bigger ships doing those 3-day cruises. They're still going to do a couple of them, the 4 and 5 days. But then there's a couple they're going back to the 6 to 8 day cruises, which I think is a good thing. I think I hate it for some people that's all they can do. They shouldn't do any of the cruise lines. They shouldn't do anything less than a 5-day. I think a 5-day should be the smallest cruise they do.
I totally agree. You can't explore a ship. 5 days is not enough to explore the whole ship, but you get a good chunk of it done.
No. I was just talking to somebody that they just did a 3-day cruises. Right. They did a back-to-back. They were on a Journeys cruise, and then that ship went from a Journeys cruise, 13-day Journeys cruise, and did a 3-day cruise right after.
Right.
So they just stayed just for 16 days. But they said that they would never do anything like that again on a 3-day. They said it was trash. People just throwing trash everywhere, disrespectful to all the staff, everything.
Right.
Dude, it's what it is. It was just, a hard party weekend is all it was.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it was.
That's what I hate.
About having fights all over the place. I mean, it was,
it's not your true cruisers. It's not your true cruisers on those.
Not to say that don't and can't happen on 5 and 6 day cruises, because it does, and it can.
Yeah. But
I think it would be less than those 3 and 4 day cruises. I think they just need to go away, not even doing it. I mean, granted, I know money wise, they can turn a bigger profit.
Oh, yeah, they turn a profit on those. Yeah, they sure do. Hey, Tilla, yeah, I sure will. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Jubilee. I really am. Bill's here. Bill's in the house. Mr. Armstrong.
Let's see. Yeah. My computer is jumping around. Let me get caught back up here.
Yeah.
We got Scott's in the house. Hey, Scott.
I miss Scott. Hey, Scott.
Yeah, like you said, Bill.
There's Bill.
Everybody saying, hey. We'll start.
I tell you what, Sherman, that's the best time. What's one of the best things that ever happened to me on that seascape? Got to meet Bill, and we had some great conversations. I tell you, it's fun talking to Bill. It really is.
Well, that's good. That's good. You got to catch him on a cruise now. I mean, he goes, he gets home. I think he's home long enough to wash his laundry and fold it, put it in the suitcase, and go again. That's about it.
I know it. It wouldn't be hard to catch up with him. I just can't run with him.
That's right.
That old Bill, man, he keeps moving. I don't know if I can move that much.
Well, see, it's because he's on the cruise all the time. He's getting that exercise, walking and moving around. That's
really tell it. Those 3 and 4 day cruisers are not true cruisers. They are not. No. And
the private ports and the private islands and the private destinations, Celebration Key. I mean, they make more money when they take you there than they do when they take you to Cozumel. They're pushing those. I mean,
Well, I think Royal Caribbean is going to keep having Cozumel. Now, of course, Costa Maya is going to become a private destination. They are leaving the piers available for other cruise lines to go to Mahawal. So that they're not closing it off completely for that. So,
yeah. Scott said he missed you too, Rick.
Scott, one of these days we're going to be on a cruise. I'm going to catch you and Chris and Liz on a cruise, and that we'll have a blast. I know we will. Yep.
Well, all you got to do is book that cruise in February of 2027.
I got 2 cruises around it.
Well, be like Bill. Be like Bill. Just go from cruise to cruise.
I know it. I got to be like Bill. No way Don's going to be like that. Had to be by myself. Donna's not. She's not ready to run like that.
So you said you and Bill talked. He gave you some pointers. I'm sure he was
could work
cruise.
If I can get the High Seas cruising to go with me with Tiffany and Chris, then I might be able to get Donna to go with me. They said, "Oh, okay, I should go." Her and Tiffany go do things while Chris and I go do things with the gang.
Yes. But you'll be able to cruise and see all of them on that. But that's or a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are going to be on the booze cruise next October. That's
right. I know that.
That's kind of like the tailgate before
like a couple weeks before that, I'll be finishing up a transatlantic. So just like about a week and a half ahead of that one. So
you're gonna need a vacation from that. So you're gonna.
I know it. Much as I want to do that, and I can probably parlay my casino discount on that.
Yeah.
But
I
just
mean, you ain't got to go.
when
You ain't got to
on that,
drive
it's going to be now. Wait a minute. Now I am working on a couple of big commercial deals right now, and I got guys going to sign the contract today on a pretty big commercial deal. I got one of my commercial listings.
All right.
That may grease the wheels a little bit. You know, that it get a little extra money. I'll give her some money and possibly bribe my way into another cruise. Now she may do that. She may do that.
Well, let me entice you a little bit more
Set
here.
sail on the 4.0 Booze Cruise, hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Departure, October 31st, 2026 from Galveston, Texas. Itinerary, Day 1, departure from Galveston, Halloween night kickoff. Day 2, fun day at sea. Day 3, Cozumel. Day 4, Bay Islands, Honduras. Day 5, Harvest Bay, Belize. Day 6, Costa Maya. Day 7, fun day at sea. Day 8, return to Galveston, memories that haunt forever. Don't miss out, reserve your cabin today.
See, like Nelly said right there.
I responded to that one. Oh man. Don't mess my buddy Derek.
I don't think that one was AI. I think they made that one. I just got it. I didn't.
He just hit the button and play it.
That's right.
Oh man.
I think somebody there may have had something to do with it. I ain't sure, but
Yep. Oh man, that's but it's a fun time. I mean, remember where we were a few years ago? Nothing.
yeah.
It is a fun time to be a cruiser. I tell you that right now. We have so many neat options. They're rolling out some beautiful ships with some neat stuff on them. I mean, I remember going through that period of time every day, listening. I was glued to YouTube, listening to everybody and trying to find some glimmer of hope that this coming back soon, you know. And then seeing it starting to happen, slowly but surely starting to happen. And I did go on Independence where I had to wear a mask. I didn't care. I wear a mask.
Oh yeah.
30% capacity on Independence out of Galveston. Frankly, Donna and I had a good time. We both had to wear masks. Royal Caribbean provided us some really kind of neat masks and 30% capacity. I mean, that was weird but enjoyable.
Oh yeah, we did when the startup. We did several cruises like that where you had to wear a mask, you know, inside and that kind of. Like you said, 30% or less. I mean, it was. I know one cruise this was on the Horizon, so a bigger ship, Horizon.
Yep,
it was 1,000 passengers. No, I'm sorry, it was 1,100 passengers. It was 1,000 workers, so it was almost one worker per
one, isn't it? Yeah.
And
I told everybody when I came off the ship, I said I knew everybody by first name.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it took me all the way back to my first cruise in 1988. That there's a smaller passenger load and all that, and I felt like I knew everybody when we came off the ship. You know,
right. That's it. Oh yeah, the voice. Yeah, that was the computer generated voice. You're right with that. That's right.
Oh man,
we did too. Wear a mask and all that. Yeah, it was nice.
No waiting, empty seats everywhere. Yeah, I agree. And they still roll that food out there, all that food. Oh, yeah. I think they were trying to cook off inventory that's been sitting in the freezer for a few years.
Chris M said he'll be on the Horizon in 16 days. That's
Yep,
cool.
she'll be here before long. Me should have just waited till she got to Galveston. I tell you what, when she comes to Galveston, I may sell on her in Galveston. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that Vista class. You know, that's that
I
Vista
enjoyed
class.
Horizon. I
Yep.
actually, for some reason, I actually like Horizon a little more than I do the Vista.
Is that right?
They're sister ships. I mean, they're basically the same.
Yep.
But it's
I
just
know the coach.
something about the Horizon I liked a little better than the Vista. I've been on the
Oh,
Vista more than I've been on the Horizon, but I like the Horizon.
I know Brad, Coach Cruz. He's a big fan of Horizon. I asked him, said, "Man, are you gonna come to Galveston when we get her?" He said, "You better believe it." He said he'd be coming to Galveston. So
Yeah, the big
we'll go have a beer somewhere.
Yeah, Chris, the biggest thing that if people did it right, it would make it a lot better. But it's gonna frustrate you. Is those smart elevators?
Yeah.
You're supposed to hit that button. Like if you're gonna go to deck 10 and there's 3 people with you, you're supposed to hit that button 3 times. But what happens is a lot of people they can't, for some reason they can't understand that, and they'll go up there with 8 people and hit the button 1 time, and then fussing because the elevator's always full. Well, it's other people doing the same thing,
Right.
It calculates how many people it can hold and where it's going, and so that's why it stops and stuff. But if everybody did it right, it'd be nice. But you're sitting there.
They didn't explain that to us like that, Sherman, on the Seascape. We just hit the button once, and I can tell you, everybody else is doing the same thing. When nobody did a count on it, and it seemed went fairly smooth. I didn't run into any problems of elevators being too full. Usually it's just Donna or myself. There's only 1 or 2 of us at a time. But there's been a few times where it hit a button and the elevator opened. I go on board, and a bunch of people, some other people got on board too. And I know they didn't hit a button. I think they're reading it. They got that TV screen up there that says what elevator is going to which floor and all that. So I think a lot of people did. I did it. I know we did it once or twice. So, and we just got on the elevator that showed up.
We'll see on the Horizon, when you hit the button, and it just pops up on that screen and tells you which elevator to go to. And so you just go to that elevator and wait. But of course, it was the Vista we were on last. And that one, people didn't care if it was going up or down. It didn't matter. The elevator doors open, they piled on. They were going up to deck 12. They had to go down to deck 3 and then go back up. But they were getting on.
There was your system.
They were getting on. Let's see. We said 2 top table cruise director, Italian restaurant on the breeze. There you
go.
Yep. Yeah, I don't want the shutdown, nothing like that, but I wouldn't mind a couple cruises at about 40%.
Yeah, J Travel. Yeah, I know. If you were here last weekend, it wasn't that bad. Oh man.
Right.
But
that's right. Only well, actually the elevators are smarter than the operators, but the operators mess it up.
Oh yeah. One thing about it, you don't have those kids getting on there hitting all these buttons and all that. So
that's right. Yep. Got on there to get a spot. That's right. They didn't care where they were going. They were going somewhere and they got on it.
Hey Jay, y'all have a good stay in Galveston, man. Really, it's a great place to be. The locals go to Miller's on the seawall. They got good burgers. They got great breakfasts, by the way. You got to be there before 8 o'clock. They open at 8. Get there before 8 o'clock, and that way you get a table pretty quick.
Right.
Then Sunflower Bakery over on 14th Street has a good breakfast too and lunch. So that's my tips for the day.
That's your restaurant recommendations. Huh?
I got quite a few others, but that's a good start. I tell you what, we want some good pizza and good Italian food. Mama Teresa's over there, right behind the Opera House. It's over there near the Strand.
Right.
Yeah, they got the best pizza, and that's the place I told you about. I get that snapper Parmesan.
Right.
It's,
Okay.
wow, that smells so good. That's my guilty pleasure right there.
Lord.
Yep.
Hey, did you hear about the guy in Martinique that was trying to get away from the police and jumped in the water, got rescued, and then locked up?
I heard some about that. I said,
I got a little video here. Let's show that little video of the rescue.
here we go. I'm back.
Yeah,
Oh my
said
God.
said he was trying to get away from the authorities, and so he jumped in the water right there, run around
Yep.
security gates and stuff, and jumped in the water. And the people on the ship, put the lifeboat through buoys to him, and then
Yeah.
rescued him and took him back to the pier and turned him over to the authorities, and they arrested him for whatever.
There you go. That little escape plan didn't work very well.
No. Yeah, that's
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Being in the water around all those ships and everything, and
Right.
they don't know it. And you wonder where did he think he was going? Did he think he was just going to jump in the water and hide right there and then climb back out? I mean,
What gets in your head? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
let's see. If
Hey,
one
Will?
is on good days, yeah.
Well, gee, I'm gonna try the pig and anchor there on Jubilee because I heard they're supposed to have some, great barbecue. I know the barbecue's pretty good, but they have some Bloody Marys in Galveston we got Bloody Marys that has stuff coming out of the top of it. The bacon and shrimp and crawfish and all that stuff.
Yeah, they got a big Bloody Mary like that with bacon and celery and different things and all that.
Yeah.
You kind of got like a meal in
That
there.
I'm gonna get one of those. Yeah, you bet.
So,
Especially
yeah,
got some crawfish on it.
well, I don't know if they will have crawfish or not, but they got a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, I hear you. That's good. I'm okay with that. Oh man. Well, see, Will G, he's a good drink connoisseur, and so he. Yeah.
So what kind of new and exciting things you got around Galveston area?
Oh man, it's like I said, Roger Reeves mentioned a few days ago about everything's rolling real good in Galveston. They're talking about they're going to be breaking records this year. They're going to be breaking passenger. They're talking about the number of passengers coming through. They're going to be breaking again next year, over 4 million.
Right.
And excuse me. an expansion that he was talking about, possibly. I know pretty sure they're working on the possible 5th terminal, which is the expansion of the Royal Caribbean terminal. Then the 6th, which is going to be the other side of Pier 28, which is the farthest west where the Carnival ships go to. The next one over, it's right there in front of where the old grain elevator used to be.
All right.
And they tore it down, so they got lots of real estate there to put another terminal in. But that's come along, and they're working hard and heavy on traffic issues,
Right.
and the internal roadway should help that. So, but they're that's the big things, you know. Of course, Icon coming, Royal Caribbean keeping 3 ships in Galveston at that time. Then, you know, pretty darn. I mean, all 3 ships are awesome ships: Icon, Symphony, and Liberty of the Seas. And I'm a big fan, especially Liberty Seas. I've been on that ship more than any other. I love that ship, and she's going to have some work done on her. In fact, I think she already does now. Or take it back, it's going to be in the spring. They're going to have it amped in the spring, and that's cool. And this was I still think it's funny that when Harmony leaves Galveston, when a lure comes in to replace her for a couple of months.
Right.
Harmony can go to the shipyard and get amped, kind of a mini amp point 2.0, whatever.
Right.
And she will get that Samba restaurant, which I'm a big fan of Samba, that Brazilian restaurant. So, but that's the kind of stuff that's happening right now. I think we're getting close to make some more announcements, some other stuff, possibly more cruise ships coming. I can't help thinking that we have in 27 a Celebrity and possibly Princess will get his head pulled out of her butt and come back and bring us another ship. So
yeah. I think you're right. I think the Celebrities definitely. I think that's coming.
well, they're building a whole bunch of new ships, so that means they're going to have excess hardware to put somewhere.
Right.
And Galveston's got to be on the chart somewhere for them, especially how much Royal Caribbean thinks of Galveston now. That we're going to have 3 ships based here. So, you know, Royal Caribbean on board with us. I think Celebrity will too.
Right. Yeah. Nelly, I don't remember exactly if there was a handicap button, but I want to say they had told them anybody who was in a scooter or a wheelchair to push the button like 3 times, and that would, you know, kind of take up for the extra room for a scooter or wheelchair. I think that's what it was. It's been so long since I've been on the Horizon, but I think that's what it was. I think they just told them 3 times. I don't think it was actually a handicap button or a scooter button or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah,
Seascape, they had a handicap button
right
on the panel, you know, on the touchscreen panel.
Right. Yeah, and they could have, but for some reason I don't remember. But it seems like I remember about, you know, hitting it 3 times to cover the extra room.
Right. Hey, Tilla, I heard that, and I'm making plans to do that.
Yeah,
Sure do.
I get a lot of. I have not been on a ship yet that has Emerald's restaurant on it, but you know, for over the last year, Carnival's, you know, have been having Emerald's food items on you could get in the main dining room. You know, every night they'd have some things up there, and I've gotten a lot of that, and it's always been good. Let's say Coconuts Royal will only have 1 ship with Mariner going for a quick fix. Let's see. Have a great bourbon selection also. There you go. That's
if this Jubilee, I will be checking it out.
yeah.
I have a Buffalo Trace tonight in my glass.
Yeah, that's right. They made Emerald the head chef for the for Carnival, so that's why
Right.
they've added things on there. So
Thank you for
yes.
telling that, Sandy. I have got to. I forgot about that till this week. Somebody mentioned something about emeralds, and and so I'm gonna have to make that effort to go into the emeralds.
Oh
And,
yeah. When we go, see when you go with us on the February 27 cruise, they got emeralds up there, so we'll all be going to emeralds and trying that. So there you go. There's another reason. See, I mean, it's multiple reasons, Rick. Multiple.
Well, I won't deny I do like to eat good foods. I like good steaks, good seafood, good Italian food, good Brazilian food. That's why I like sambas.
Well, good. I mean, Chris, that's great if they do.
That's
I
good.
think that's
good. They need to.
It makes a lot more sense than having to do it 3 times. But
yeah,
I didn't remember it, but like I said, it's been a little while since I've been on there. So, but good. Glad they got that now at least. Yeah. Now Scott, he didn't freeze. He was thinking.
Scott off and on all night, man. And it's not because of some kind of libation I'm drinking now. It's technical. Hey, yes, I did, and they had some good. I had kind of like a mixed grill kind of appetizer, and then I wound up having a kind of mixed grill dish, and it was for me being on the Galveston Gulf Coast here. The food I won't compare it to Galveston, but it come pretty darn close. It wasn't bad at all, and it surprised me. It's actually we weren't planning to go there. I got the 3-restaurant package, but they won't let me repeat the other 2. I went to the steakhouse and I went to the hibachi. And I wanted to go to the steakhouse and they needed to know you can't do that twice. So I said, okay, well, about the hibachi. No, you can't do that twice. I said, well, okay, let's do the seafood then. I'm not Donna. Now I could eat sushi, but Donna doesn't. So I had to go somewhere that Donna wanted to go. I said, let's go to the seafood place. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I recommend it. So
let's see. Tell us it's like Italian and Emerald style food the most to you. Yeah.
Daggone Martin. Martin's trying to keep me grounded.
All right, well, Rick, we've been a little over an hour, so time to take a little break and refill some glasses or go to potty break or whatever folks need to do, and we'll be right back.
Be back with much more fun. Now don't you change that channel, son.
Hey, the guys are coming over to watch the game. Aren't you worried about them drinking all the Bud Light?
Not to worry. Look what I had installed.
A secret revolving wall. Dude, you're a genius.
Guys, hurry up! The magic bridge is back!
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
Magic fridge. Magic fridge.
Cut! The dog is supposed to cry. So let's do one more. Are you finished? Rex, you're supposed to cry. Go back to your worst day. That's your motivation. Motivation.
smell seafood.
Thank you.
Rex, about your next movie. Call me.
Now we go back to the fun. Message time is over and done.
All right. Yeah, Scott got them commercials in there. Yeah.
Yep.
The thing with the commercials, though, most of the good ones are they're several years old, so it's hard to get a good quality picture of one. But
I know.
gotta play with them and see what we can do. So
I stuck my head outside just now. Also, we got good, not too heavy a shower, but got a little shower going on outside.
right, Lord. Well, Rick, you got any that little shipping company, Royal? You got any updates on anything? Are they getting another ship, or they getting anything?
The Oasis 7 is going to be similar to Utopia with all that. I think it's going to have that railroad thing on there, the little restaurant, which I would love to experience that. I just don't want to fly to Miami to experience it.
Right.
But I heard that the Oasis 7 is going to have that rail car thing in it, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Then of course the next icon after Legend will be called Hero. I guess many people already know that. I broke that news a month or two ago. But the Royal still has yet to roll it out yet, but that it's going to be called Hero of the Seas. And so, I'm still, MSC's building all these world ships. And so I'm trying to start a campaign to get one of them named World Texas. So it'll have a Whataburger on there, Mechanical Bulls, a Buc-ee's store on there.
You got to have a Buc-ee's. Got to have a Buc-ee's.
You got to have a Buc-ee's on there, man. Hey, April, my birthday month, I'm sailing on Allure. So I'm getting back into the system there.
The only reason he booked that is because we've been giving him so much grief about just being Carnival MSC. So I got to book one so it looks like it.
Don't say that out loud. I'm not saying that out loud.
Oh.
Of course, I followed up with a Carnival Transatlantic. So
see?
But
of
course, I'm going to do that icon using the I word inaugural, Nelly, with your favorite cruise travel agent, Derek. You're doing a group cruise and icon on the first sailing. And yes, I'm going to be part of that group with Derek. And it will be an inaugural. I use the I word. I hadn't used that I word all day today. I'm saving it for right now, Nelly.
Said you booked the Jubilee to pay your buddy's bill for the group cruise.
Yep.
Oh, one thing I just thought about. I saw a little while ago. See where Carnival is sneaking in some price increases. They ain't saying nothing about it. Sneaking in.
Yeah.
They changing the gratuities from 18% to 20%.
Wow.
And that's going to be on everything, drink packages, Cheers, bottomless bubbles, that new Cheers Zero Proof, or if you're buying individual drinks, specialty wine, anything you get, gifts and cakes and in-cabin party decorations, all that's going to, going to be added.
Well,
So one example, you know, a typical family of 4, and say the adults get the Cheers package and the kids get the bottomless bubbles. You know, right now they're paying about $240 in gratuities across the week.
Right.
And, you know, just going up that 2% is going to increase it by about $20.
Right.
You know, so, you know, if you go to a specialty restaurant or you order something, you know, for your stateroom, some decorations or something like that, you know, you're looking at probably another $30. So, you know, it's not a huge increase on one thing, but that 2% across the board is going to add up on stuff to where.
Well, don't you know it? Yeah.
I mean, because, you know, your Wi-Fi and everything else, it's going up, you know.
Well,
they ain't even said nothing about it. It's just one of them.
Yeah.
Just put it in there and hope a lot of people don't pay attention and notice it.
Well, their discounts is nothing. Carnival. I hadn't pulled the trigger on it yet, but the $5 a day discount on drink package. That's nothing, especially as much as they charge per day on drink package. It's going to wind up cost me just a hair over $1,000 for both of us to have a drink package. I'm going to do it, but I won't wait till after Christmas to do it. I'm going to get all this Christmas stuff done. But I'm told $112 per person on gratuities. I'm okay with that right now, as long as they don't go up anymore. I got to get the drink package. Either that, I'm going to pay out of pocket on it. Yeah. But I'm still thinking about just go ahead and pull the trigger and buy that drink package. But still, I mean, I got a pretty darn good drink package on MSC for $700. Right. And we were very comfortable with that. So, I mean, if they offered, like Royal Caribbean keeps having these 40% off sales and stuff like that, you know, that's why I love to see that. And I'll buy it immediately, but of course, they make so much money on drinks. You know, that's why they, and I guess I shouldn't complain about it, because I got the cabin for like $1,600. I got a balcony Lido deck cabin for $1,600. Right. So I guess I shouldn't complain about it, and I'm paying it back a little bit by buying a drink package. And but it's just the thought of it, especially since I don't buy drinks when I'm on a Royal ship. I just, because I have the vouchers. Right.
Yeah.
So.
But, you know, that's like the like that, you know, the booze cruise that I was telling you about. You know, and anybody that is going on the booze cruise, you know, you need to, if you hadn't, you need to contact NCL, and the price dropped. And I mean, you can get it rebooked at the new price, and you'll save, you know, hundreds of dollars depending on your room type.
Oh yeah.
Unless you've got, the only ones I think is like solo cabins.
Right.
They actually went up. But any other cabins, they all went down. So I mean, you can save, you know, a couple $100 a person, but you know, Norwegians changed. They used to have like more at sea, they called it. Well, now they're calling it free at sea. Well, it's not free, but it's anyway.
But it's still cheaper. So
still cheaper, and you get more stuff with it, because with the more at sea, you got like one specialty meal. Well, now with the free at sea, you get 3. And you know, that's a 7-day cruise we're doing. Yeah. So for the unlimited drink package with that free at sea, for the 2 of us, it's like $400. I mean, you know, that's you can't hardly beat that.
Oh, heck no. Hey, Stuart, glad to see you, buddy. Good to see you on board.
Now it may be. I don't think, because the regular gratuities, the prepaid gratuities, you know, that goes for staff. That's not the, you know, the service charges that is the 18% on stuff you buy. That's what they've increased
That's a good point,
the
Mel.
service charge.
That's a good point.
They moved from the 18 to 20%. Yeah, and a lot of places, 20% is what most people pay. So,
Well,
when you go to a restaurant or something, or at least recommended. But
like Nelly
what's funny
mentioned,
about it is they're doing it and trying to slide it
Yeah.
in there and not say anything.
well, it's there again. It's the crowd that Carnival is attracting. These newbies. I'm called newbies, and they don't know any better. Now, your traditional cruisers, your seasoned cruisers, are going to pay a gratuity.
Right.
These older people, these new people coming on board, and so I want more drinks. I'm not going to pay a gratuity. I'm going to make it all into drinks or something like that. And that I think that's where we run into.
Right.
And those of us who are seasoned cruisers are having to pay for it.
Right.
All
right, well, Till, have a good night. Appreciate you stopping in and being here.
For sure, Attila. I love to meet you on a cruise, man. I sure do.
But yeah, I think some of that is what you said, Rick, is true. I think a lot of the newer cruisers, they're trying to save money, as much money as they can, and they're like, well, wait a minute, I can take this off. I don't have to pay this. And they don't think about or don't realize where that money is actually going. It's actually going to the workers that
exactly
are mainly behind the scenes, that are not getting the tips like bartenders and waiters and that kind of stuff get. They don't, for the most part, they don't get the cash tips that we all leave
exactly
at the room stewards and so forth.
And it's part of their pay, I mean,
right. They
a lot of times going back home,
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, so but
taking care of the family.
It's a business, and they've got to make money. They got to make a profit. If they don't, they're not going to be in business, and we're not going to be able to go cruising.
Right.
But just don't try to slide stuff in and surprise people with,
I mean, I'm all for getting more people coming in. We all were newbies at one time. I was a newbie back in '88. My wife was a newbie in '94 when I took her on her first cruise. But they need to be educated. I'm sorry.
Right.
Hate to sound like an elitist and old geezer, cruiser. But they need to know the system. They need to know how things go, how we take care of this business, how we keep this industry healthy.
Right.
And with the industry healthy, it benefits us all. We get to see great ships. We get to see the ships with all this new innovation on them. And then we get great crews. If we take care of the cruise is great. I mean, and I enjoy meeting the crew. Like I said, some of them, quite a few of them, especially on Seascape, they put pins on my hat because they enjoy meeting me and stuff like that, and it was develop a relationship.
Well, is that what they were doing, or were they throwing them like darts, Rick?
Yeah. Yep. This is funny. I like to watch a lot of videos, and I was watching some stuff that Bill Armstrong, and he did a cruise on Seascape. I thought it was the one we did. No, couldn't find it. It was one like he did like 3 or 4 months ago, and so I was watching it, and I was enjoying this. He does great videos, old Bill, and he went to, and he said, "This is my favorite place is the loft." It's, well, that's my favorite place. And he goes in there and it showed the bar staff, and it was every one of them was the same bar staff that waited on me a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
They were there 3 or 4 months ago. Now they're still there. And I said, I got the biggest kick out of that, because I said, hey, there's those guys that waited on me and took care of me. And And make sure I had a good, strong double shot of bourbon.
That's
And
right.
so,
Hey, you were talking about educating the new cruisers.
yes,
A couple cruises ago, I was talking with one of the cruise directors one night. He was off, so he just happened to come. We were sitting at the Alchemy bar, and he'd come in and sit down. We were talking, and I told him, I said, I said, every cruise you have the welcome aboard show.
right.
And with Carnival, they have the Wave morning show.
Right.
I said, that one of those first days, just take, 30 minutes at the beginning of it or something to educate some of the new cruisers on some things like elevator operations, stuff that would make a difference. That would be something,
etiquette,
yeah, that would be something good that, I'm not saying, sitting there for a couple hours going over, okay, well, this is what you do and how to do this. But, some of the stuff that causes the most problems and that unless somebody shows them, they're not going to know or not learn, in the beginning, especially the first cruisers.
Well, I'm already putting together some thought in my mind about some outline to pull together a guide for the new cruiser, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get that done, write it up, and because I am also writing up a guide for Galveston, a cruiser's guide to Galveston,
right,
and hotels, restaurants, amenities, entertainment, that kind of stuff, and I'm going to pull together that also. And, I've already got a lot. I got a lot of that stuff in my head already. I just need to put it on paper,
Right. Yeah, well, I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
So,
so
we got a few more minutes. Anybody that's in my chat, I pinned the link to Anchors Away. Scotty J and Cheryl will be coming on right behind us. So got that pinned so you can go over there, see them here in about 7 minutes probably.
I agree, Stuart. I do the same thing. Now the bartenders at the Loft, Donna enjoyed them taking care of it. She gave them like a 20 and all that stuff, and I gave them another 10 myself a little later. And of course we always give the steward lady, the lady who took care of our cabin, I gave her some cash on the way out and thanked her for doing such a good job. And this is on top of the gratuities. We did get the gratuities package too. So,
yeah, we always, normally when I meet the room steward, I give them a tip right then.
I'm hearing that. And
I give them, most time I'll give them a 20. Yeah, we meet them. I'll give them a 20. And I'm not saying that, I get better service or anything else because of that, but I know they're going to do a good job.
Right.
And so I go ahead
and they feel appreciated
do that
already.
So they know that I appreciate them. And so if something does come up and I have to call them for something out of the ordinary that I need something or want something, they don't mind it as much, and I don't mind calling them as much. And then I give them, tips throughout the week or how long we're there.
Right.
Every couple of days, we'll give them some more, and we go. We always ask them, on port days, if there's anything that they need or want.
Right.
If we're getting off, candy or chips or whatever, and we'll pick it up. But I mean, one time it was if you want to see somebody get excited, is you stop some of the people that are just sweeping and mopping the floors and cleaning the ship.
Right.
And you give them a $5 bill.
Oh yeah.
and thank them for what they're doing. They don't get that.
No, they don't. They don't.
So,
They would really appreciate it.
yeah, I mean,
I tell you what, I appreciate the work they've done on Seascape because the Seascape looks like she came out of the shipyard. She does not look like she's had any wear and tear on it at all.
Right.
And she still had that new smell. I know she's a couple of years old, but she smelled new. And I appreciate that. I really did. That takes work, dedication. So, you know, I appreciate the people a lot. I do. I really, really do.
Right. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Something else. Yeah. I mean,
you're right, Sandy. You're right.
Yeah. Just
I need to start doing that because I didn't tend to tip them towards the end there. I need that. You guys both gave me a good idea to go ahead and give them something at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good idea. I ain't think about that. Yep. I'm going to change that.
Yeah. I tell you, it's been several years ago, but we got on, met the steward, and he said, wanted to know if there was anything they could, that we needed or whatever. And I said, when you get a chance, I said, go ahead and bring us some ice, an ice bucket. So we'll have it. And he said, all right, well, it'll be later on after we get going and that kind of stuff. I said, that's fine, whatever. And I said, by the way, here, I handed him a 20. I said, I'm going to tip you for the job that I know you're going to do. And he said, all right. Well, we run out to go somewhere and come back about 15 minutes later, and there was an ice bucket sitting in the room with towels wrapped around and insulated and everything.
There you go. They feel appreciate and they do you a good job. Yep.
That's right.
And Donna's big about having ice in the room. She always wants to have ice in the room. Yep. $100.
$100 every other drink or so. I think you meant to put a little dot in there.
I think so. Yeah, and see, and I mean, Sandy, I do that a lot. I give them $1. Yeah, I give them $1. Yeah, I give out dollars to the bartenders a lot. If I don't have a dollar bill on me, I'll do it on the receipt.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what we do. Most 99% is
those the first ones you take care of. Yep.
Yeah. And we tip $1, $2. Like I said, every couple drinks. Most time it's $2 every couple drinks. Me and Crystal both are tipping. So sometimes, I mean, we get that was $1, not $100.
We figured, Sandy. Dang. How rich is Sandy?
I was going to say, I'm going to start fixing Sandy some drinks if she's tipping $100 every other drink.
We figured that out, Sandy. That's good. Yeah. No, I'm the same way, Sandy. I really am. Every other drink, yes, at least. And then, like I said, Donna. Yep. There you go. You get an extra strong bourbon drink. And see, and Donna, she got, hey, you got 20 on it? I said, yeah, here you go. So she turned around and gave it to the bartender. And I wound up, I gave him a tip too, like a $10 or $15 tip, something like that.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, I think I gave him a 10 one day, then later on another 10. That's what it was.
Right.
And and they took it. They were taking good care of us to begin with, and it continued on. They understand that they appreciated that I showed my appreciation to them, and so they appreciated me giving that tip, and so they took very good care of us in the loft in Seascape, and yep.
So you're saying they were balling $100 a drink.
That is funny though.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's about time for Scotty J and Cheryl to come on. So I reckon we'll get out of here so everybody can head over there.
Everybody. Appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. We love you. We love you.
Appreciate everybody coming in, just stopping by tonight. We appreciate it. Glad to see all of you. And we'll be back next week talking about what's happened in the last week or so.
There you go.
All right. Well, everybody have a good night. Like I said, I got if you're in my chat, I got the link pinned at the top of the chat, so you can just click that and go right on over there and see them. So we'll see y'all next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
He shouldn't have jumped. The show's not that bad. Well, as they say in France, adios.
That's Spanish.
I know, I don't speak French.
Travel tips and fun with the best in the game. Don't forget to drop a comment, share the stream, and let's talk about it.